Radio Plus Sports.
Free throw line, nice back cut, and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Upon on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets. Vanderwerf getting the ball to Spies, and she pounds one down and puts it off the arms of Delaney Rudinger and out of bounds. Walda's going to get it near the middle, and DeVries pushes it off to the right. Off to the races the other way. Throws it up to Emma, throws it down and in. Unbelievable alley-oop to Ben Emma, throws it down for the two. What a feed into Ben Emma from Will Sines.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in. Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scores!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Well, good Tuesday evening to you. Glad to have you along here on radioplusinfo.com. Jordan King with you, coming to you live from the pit here in Rosendale, Wisconsin, the site of tonight's WIAA regional quarterfinal here in Division 4 between the Laconia Spartans and the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings. We'll get into both of these teams and how their seasons have gone, preview this game in depth, hear from both coaches. Coming up, that's all during the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Tonight's game brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellistad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Before we take our first time out, let's cycle through what this region looks like. If you haven't gone on to WIAAWI.org, you will see the Division 4. This is sectional number 4, by the way, and the top half of sectional number 4. That's where you find this region. The 1 seed in the region is Howards Grove. They're one of the top 4 teams in the state. Actually, the top 2 seeds are top 4 teams in the state. St. Mary's Springs is number 4, or was last week. Maybe they're up to 2 this week. But we have 2 of the top teams in the state in this specific region, and that's a whole nother conversation. The 3 seed is Kohler. They had a nice season this year. They knocked off the Vikings earlier this season. The 4-13, by the way, all top 3 seeds have byes. The 4-13 matchup, New Holstein travels to number 4 Valders. The 5-12 is Sheboygan Lutheran hosting Cedar Grove, Belgium. The 6-11 is Roncalli. They go to Ozaki. This is the 7-10 matchup. That is Laconia, Winnebago Lutheran. The 8-9 matchup is Manitowoc Lutheran at Random Lake at Manitowoc Lutheran, and that gets rid of the sectional. So the winner of this game would play on Friday night up on the ledge at St. Mary's Springs Academy. That would be a 2 seed against either the 7 or 10 here with Laconia or WLA respectively. We'll have that one here for you on radioplusinfo.com as well, but that comes up on Friday. We're going to take our first time out. When we come back, we will begin with the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. All that coming up. Hope you'll stay with us and hope you enjoy tonight's WIAA regional quarterfinal on radioplusinfo.com.
Primary responsibility of a community bank is to support the community. And as we look to support the community, there are different venues that we can provide support. We donate to one scholarship every year. That's a renewable 4-year scholarship for local students. They have to have some tie to the bank, so they're a client, their parents or their grandparents are a client of the bank. And then we try to tie our other giving and our other donations back to things that mean a lot to our community. You know, the youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Hi, my name is Jim Dryfrist. I am one of the owners at Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth-generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Back here at the pit, glad to have you along this Tuesday evening. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show before this evening's WIAA regional quarterfinal between Flyway Conference opponents, Laconia Spartans, and Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings. We'll get into the Flyway standings in just a second and how they finished out in the regular season. We'll some news on that, certainly over the weekend. You just saw the commercial there from Bauer Chiropractic, and we'll start there. Got pain, see Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer and Bauer Chiropractic voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll. And they got our injury report tonight with Bauer Chiropractic. And, I mean, this is as good as you want. And sometimes, you know, you talk to coaches and it's the wink, wink, nudge, nudge, nod, nod. We're healthy at this point in the season. And you know that they aren't actually healthy. You know, there's maybe a bump or a bruise or someone's out, and they just want you to tell. No, these two squads are healthy. And without, you know, obviously you're never going to be completely healthy. I mean, you're going to have those bumps and bruises that I mentioned, but these two are going to have everyone full go, and that's where you want to be at this point in the season, and both pretty fortunate to be in that position during the postseason. So there you go. Let's take a look at those Flyway Conference standings. WLA was near the bottom, in fact, tied for second or third last, however you want to say that, with Lamira, both teams 4-10. North Fond du Lac was in the cellar, 0-14. Then Laconia is right above them in 6th place in the Flyway Conference, 7-7. Amro was 8-6 in 4th place. Check that, Laconia 5th place. Mayville was 9-5 despite losing their final conference game to these Laconia Spartans. 69-57 score there. Campbellsport 11-3. One of their 3 losses, 2 of them were to Springs. One of their losses was to WLA, and Springs 13-1 on the season. Their only loss coming to Campbellsport the first time round, and then we're able to take care of Campbellsport on the ledge this weekend, and all of that added up to a St. Mary's Springs Academy Flyway Conference Championship. It's their 3rd in a row, and they earned the 2 seed in this regional, and maybe some Springs fans watching Radio Plus tonight trying to see who the opponent will be, coming up on Friday. Just a tremendous season from Springs. No doubt that they have their eyes on the Kohl Center, and that is not a pipe dream for the Ledgers. Excuse me. They could very well end up at the state championship, at the state tournament. So WLA and Lemira tying for sixth in the conference. Laconia was fifth, 7-7. WLA 4-10 on the season. Laconia swept the season series. When we come back, we are going to hear first from Coach Nick Tash from Laconia. That's coming up next when we come back with the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Stay with us here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
You're inspired to achieve your goals at a college that meets your needs as a transfer student. Marian University is transfer friendly, making it easy for students to earn their degree in the traditional undergraduate programs offered in on-ground and online learning formats. Students transferring to Marian find personal assistance in transferring credits, finding financial aid, and engaging in the Marian community. Marian University, education with purpose. Apply today at www.marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Welcome back. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Jordan King with you. And joined now here by Coach Nick Tash. This is the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. And, Coach, we'll get to what would make you smile in maybe a second here. But season number 2, everyone's 0-0. You guys earned a 7 seed in the regular season. Now, I know some of this is just noise, but I saw a publication out there that says, you know, maybe Laconia, that's one dangerous 7 seed. What's the attitude from you and your team headed into the postseason with the 7 seed?
You know, you touched on it. Thanks, Jordan. You touched on it, season 2. So it's don't get too high, don't get too low. Focus on, and it's not cliche or anything, but it is one day at a time. Survive in advance. So try not to read too far in any publications because that can be either good or bad, and you don't want to read too much of that white noise. But you know, that's a good thing. It's a recognition to our boys that they're playing well. So we're gonna use that momentum.
Led by a guy in Jaden Grotti who is unbelievable. What's he meant to your team this year? And then What does he mean to you in the postseason specifically? As you know that one bad performance could see the season end, but a guy like him, if he gets hot, this could be a pretty good run.
Right, it's just patience really, and for him to pick his spots and to facilitate when he needs to, score when he needs to, rebound when he needs to, just be that general, that floor general that we expect him to do. So, if with Jaden playing good right now and the boys playing well off of him, that's trying to get matchups for him to get some good looks, and we're just going to, again, ride that momentum that he's been giving us lately.
What does WLA present uniquely as a 10 seed? Some good scoring. They've given up quite a few points this season, but pretty good offensively. What challenges does WLA present you guys? Last game for you guys against them went into overtime, but you guys were able to pull that out. What is the difficulty against WLA?
That's a great question. I keep trying to ask myself all week here. I think the main thing when you look at them is how much and how well they've progressed over the season. To be honest with you, they're playing some good ball here, and like you said, they took us to overtime, and I feel like we've been progressing too this season. But yeah, they've been playing some really good basketball, and their main players they seem to be a lot more efficient. So I guess it's we just have to disrupt them and make them really work and labor today.
All right, well, they call it the Coach's Smile interview. Coach, after 36 minutes, you said, asked me before we started recording, you said, well, we'll see how I am in a couple hours. But, after 36 minutes, maybe it's as simple as survive in advance, but what would make you smile?
Obviously you want to get a big win and look forward to I want to practice tomorrow. That's what I would really like to do. That would really make me happy and really smile as we get that win and we go to practice tomorrow and go from there.
There you go. That's Coach Nick Tash. Coach, good luck tonight. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
There you go. That's Coach Tash. Coming back with more. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It rolls on after this.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
21's MVP, nobody like me. Blessings, 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 all come from life lessons. Wanna know what's next? Keep guessing. Go time, no time for questions. Throw chakra on, show off. Stepping out slow mo, you can see the glow up light.
Go ahead, let the spring daydreams begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new in automotive. Get more bang for your buck, more for your trade, and get in on enticing auto show sale offers to lower your bottom line and be ready for the road trips ahead. Come be our guest and enjoy genuine care that's all about
making car buying fun, easy, and hassle-free.
It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Hey Andy, what you up to? I just got some sweet photos of Saturn's rings with my new DSLR. Oh yeah? I'm going to Mars to get some new pictures for my walls. Stellar.
Wherever your vacation may take you, Camera Casino's got you covered. The latest digital technology, professional lenses for rent, fun accessories to improve your images, and professional photo finishing. For an out-of-this-world experience, come to Camera Casino on Main Street in downtown Oshkosh.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Welcome back here to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. You just heard Coach Tash there talking about his squad that finished 7-7 in the Flyway Conference, and Laconia overall this season was 13-11, averaged 62.6 points per game, 17.4 of that coming from Jaden Grotti. And he is as built. He is as advertised. He is as billed for this Laconia team. Leads them in so many different ways offensively. 4.9 boards per game. Gets after it on the glass. Although this is a very good team rebounding team. Talking about Laconia. And then assists per game. He leads the team far and away from the rest of the team with 3.9 assists per game. And then just down the stretch, maybe something to think about. He shoots it at an 84.4% clip from the free throw line. So he is not the guy you want to foul if you are losing down the stretch. That's Jaden Grotti. He's helped out by Ethan Pino with 9.4 points per game. Keaton Grotti and Cash Farrell both average 9 per game. The top 5 rounded out by Colton Tash, 6.1 points per game. He also averages 5.5 boards per night. That is the Laconia Spartans. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Nell over on the Viking side. That's next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Condex Corporation in Lamira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lamira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Welcome back here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Jordan King with you here on RadioPlusInfo.com. This is the second edition of the Coach's Smile interview. Caught up with Coach Tash a couple of minutes ago, and now here with Coach Marty Nell from WLA. And Coach, 10 seed, and you guys know that if it's a tough draw. I mean, Laconia is a really good 7 seed. Obviously, you guys aren't even looking ahead to what's next, but I mean, the path would be a tall task. But just talk about the challenges Laconia brings and how maybe unusual that is for a 7-10 matchup, because this is a pretty good team.
It is. Laconia is a very good team. Tough place to play coming here tonight. Overall, though, I'm not real happy about our seed. Just the fact that with my young team, we want to go play somebody else. To be honest with you, but playing Laconia twice already this year, I'd rather play somebody not in our conference if I had my choice. Just just for the fact that to get other experience, but also I like the Flyway teams, and I'd like to be a fan of the Flyway teams come playoff time. But tonight, it'll be a fun opportunity for my kids getting to come to Laconia and play them again.
When you talk about your team, this is a team that looks nothing like it did at the start of the season. How happy are you with the way your team's come along? And, how proud are you of the guys that have led this team, the Chop Simmons, the Noah Genslers, the Sam Lairs, Noah Walta, Cole Wiedmeyer? Just talk about the journey that has been this season.
It's been great. The guys have been awesome all year. I feel like we've been improving week by week here. We started off slow, had some really good wins, I felt like. We had a win against Campbellsport. We had a win against Luther Prep on the road. A few other ones that I was really proud of. The biggest thing, though, is I have two seniors that I really love and I'm going to miss. It's going to hurt when we play our last game to lose those two guys. But for the program in general, I have a freshman that's really good. He's going to continue to get good. I have a bunch of juniors that are returning, and there's a lot of positives here in our program.
We mentioned it a little bit earlier, but just the continued opportunity to get these guys uncomfortable. Talk about playing in the pit.
It's tough to play here. I don't know if they have the band here tonight. I didn't look over there yet, but it's loud. You can't. We played a playoff game here back in 2017, and I remember my guys being on the court during the game, and I could see their mouths moving, but I couldn't hear them, and it was just crazy loud in here, and standing room only. I don't know if we'll get that kind of crowd tonight, but I'm sure it'll be loud.
Coach, final question here in the Coach's Smile interview brought to you by Fondy Family Dental. After 36 minutes tonight, Coach, make it simple on you. What would make you smile?
What would make me smile? I think getting my two seniors one more game. Walking out of here with a W, I think that would make me smile.
There you go. Short and simple. Coach, appreciate it, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
There you go. That's Coach Marty Nell, Coach's Smile interview. Back with the Integrity Saw Tool pregame show. That rolls on after this. Stay with us.
Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District. On April 4th, Rosendale-Brandon School District residents will see 2 referendum questions on election ballots that will greatly impact the future of Rosendale-Brandon schools. The first question would authorize borrowing up to $1.5 million per year for 2 years needed to maintain current programs and services. The second question, if approved, authorize borrowing up to $35.7 million to address aging buildings and create efficient, safe, and updated learning environments for students. Proposed improvements would impact all district students by creating a unified central district campus with 2 enhanced and upgraded buildings connected by a new road for buses, parents, and staff. Voters are encouraged to become well-informed by attending a referendum information session and reviewing facts on the district's website before voting on April 4th. Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot. American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Welcome back here to the pit. Jordan King with you here on RadioPlusInfo.com. And we are just about ready for tip. We'll tell you more about that WLA team that Coach Nell talked about coming up. That was the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today. Up next, we got the Baker Cheese starting lineups. Start your new career at Baker Cheese today. Visit bakercheese.com to find out how you can apply today. And the starters, let's start with the visiting Vikings. Number 2 is a 5'9 freshman, Gannon Schwartz. Number 4 is a 6'3 junior, Noah Gensler. Sam Lair is a 5'11 junior, wears number 12. Chop Simmons, a 6' junior, wears number 20. And Noah Walta wears number 32. He's a 5'11 senior. For the Laconia Spartans, Colton Tash wears number 33. He's a 6'3 senior. 6'2 sophomore is Ethan Pino, wears number 24. Cash Farrell is a 6-foot freshman, and an impressive freshman at that. He wears number 23. Then Keaton and Jaden Grotti, number 11 and number 3 respectively, Keaton goes 6'3", he's a junior. Jaden is a 6-foot senior. Those are your Baker Cheese starting lineups. Again, start your new career at Baker Cheese today. Visit bakercheese.com to find out how you can apply today. They got starters and anthem coming up here in the arena. We'll take a timeout during that. When we come back, we'll have the Right Way home improvement opening tip-off. Stay with us on RadioPlusInfo.com.
J&J Trucking of Brandon is a proud sponsor of Laconia in tonight's game. John and Judy Hutter, the owners of J&J Trucking of Brandon. Milk transport and farm pickup, drop decks and vans, and more. A proud community sponsor of high school sports. They've been in business almost 30 years. Give them a call today, 346-2880 for J&J Trucking of Brandon.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning.
Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Back here at the pit, glad to have you along. Today's game brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors: Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, they're making sense of investing. They're introducing the starting lineups that we gave you just a couple of minutes ago for the Vikings. 2 Schwartz, 4 Gensler, 12 Lair, 20 Simmons, 32 Walta. For Laconia, 3 Grotti, 11 Grotti, 23 Farrell, 24 Pino, and 33 Tash. They got a couple of Farrells, Carter and Cash. They have a couple of Grattis, Jaden and Keaton. You have Colton Tash and Coach Tash. And the Laconia Spartans this season were 13-11, 7-7 in the Flyway Conference. WLA scores it at a better clip than Laconia, but they certainly do not defend it at quite as high a level as the Spartans do. Laconia only averages 62.6 points per game. WLA is over 71 and a half points per game. Last game of the regular season for the Vikings had a chance to take sole 6th place in the Flyway, but instead they lost 79-73 to Lemira. Check that, 73-69, excuse me. That loss against Lemira. Both of these schools, man, they got familiar with each other as they often do. This will be the third time this season that the boys play, and then promptly afterwards the girls take on the Laconia Spartans for the Vikings. That comes up on Thursday. You can catch that right here on Radio Plus Info down in Marquezan, Wisconsin, where the sectional semifinal will be played between the Vikings and the Spartans. It's a top 10 sectional semifinal matchup that features a clash of the Flyway Conference co-champs. But that's for a later time. Let's get going with our Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. From doors and gutters to roofs and sidings, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement at 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. That's 920-929-8999 or rightwaybuilt.com. And a good start for the Spartans, and it's their man, Jaden Gratti. He's been good as of late and starts his postseason off during his senior season with a left wing three that was knocked down and a 3-0 lead for the Spartans. Vikings want to go right back with a 3-ball of their own. Noah Walta missed it, and a block underneath. That's Keaton Gratti, who erased it from Chop Simmons, who got the offensive board. Here's Jaden Gratti. Crosses over, kicks to the corner. Here's another triple on the way. Looks good, and it is Ethan Pino. Hit his first triple of the night. He was a huge factor for the Spartans in their road win for against the Vikings. A lot of contact underneath, no whistle as Gannon Schwartz. First opportunity gets blocked underneath. This is down to the corner with Cash Farrell. Back out to Gratti, and Jaden Gratti settles things down. This is the freshman Cash Farrell, who's had himself a nice freshman campaign. 9 points and just short of 5 rebounds per game at that 6-foot frame. He has been good. Here goes Colton Tash, baseline, kicks it out to Gratti, corner, dribbles, mid-range pull-up. Jaden Gratti's got 5. He's as smooth as they come in terms of scorers in the Flyway Conference, and I'm sure there's a couple of guys sitting over just a little bit down to my left from St. Mary Springs that might have a gripe about that. Here's a 3 from Noah Gensler, and the response from the Vikings as they're on the board with the Noah Gensler straightaway 3. Got the Ledgers in here scouting for Friday night. Nice entry pass underneath, and Cash Farrell scores. That was a beautiful pass from Keaton Gratti, the 6'3 junior, who, I'll tell you what, does a really nice job from an assist point of view. He doesn't have many of them as Sam Lair gets blocked underneath. This time I believe it was Farrell. And it's deflected out of bounds, stays with the Spartans. But I was very impressed in my several games of watching Keaton Gratti. At 6'3", his ability to get to the high post, turn and feed and initiate the offense as kind of a point forward was tremendous. They're going to get a hold underneath on a cut through from Cash Farrell. That fouls on Gannon Schwartz, the first foul on the Vikings, and his first personal as well. First foul here tonight from either team. 7-point lead for the Spartans, who over the course of the season had it up and down, but they found their groove. And to beat that Mayville team that they were able to knock off late in the season, that last regular season game of theirs, 69-57 final here in the pit, win over Mayville. Here's a Keaton Gratti 3. This missed. First 3 that was missed of the night for the Spartans, and an outlet pass from Sam Lair to Noah Gensler. Gensler has it here, guarded by Gratti. Top of the key to the freshman Gannon Schwartz. A couple of good freshmen going at it here. Here is Gannon Schwartz. Hook shot, tough shot, tipped, and the rebound cleared from Jaden Gratti. I think he also got the tip as well. Good ball movement here. Ends up with Keaton Gratti. Floater in the paint, good. 4 different Spartans have scored, and they have 12 points. The lead at 12-3. And Cash Farrell doing such a nice job guarding Sam Lair there. He tried to guard him from getting the ball to inbound the ball. That was unique. Here is Chop Simmons at the free throw line, turns and faces. He's guarded by Tash. Tash is giving him some space. Oh, spin cycle, but he's blocked. Chop Simmons can't get it to go on the putback either. Nice defense there in a little bit of a transition, you would say. That's thrown up wild from Ethan Pino, and the foul came before the shot, so he won't go to the free throw line, but an inbounds underneath. Colton Tash got beat on the spin move, but the recovery speed from Colton Tash and then the length of the arm span to get the block, that was tremendous. And it preserves what is right now a 9-point lead for Laconia. They've jumped out early and jumped all over these Vikings. And you just wonder if they're able to get a big lead, how much fight is left in the Vikings. Here goes Cash Farrell. He's got 4. Timeout for Coach Nell, as not a good start for the Vikings. They trail at 14-3. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Back with more after this. Stay with us.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning.
Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Back here on Radio Plus Info, Jordan King with you. Glad to have you along this evening. 14:34, it's 14-3 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And an early timeout from Coach Nell, as his team just got blitzed there early on from the Laconia Spartans. They've hit a couple of threes, 2 for 3 from 3 so far. And they've also gotten into the middle of the paint with relative ease and finished there as well, 14-3. And here is Sam Lair for the Vikings. He's the leading scorer for them on the season. 18.8, good for third in the Flyway Conference. Grotti was fourth, by the way, in Flyway, ranking the scorers. Here's Gannon Schwartz in the corner. Does not shoot it well, or has not this season, from 3. And Noah Gensler has it top of the key now. The junior drives, floats it up. That missed off to the far side. Ethan Pino skies for the board and outlets it to Jaden Grotti. Once again, Cash Farrell wants to get things going. He goes down the paint. Vikings miscommunication. Keaton Grotti, and it just opened up for Keaton Grotti straight to the hoop. And that was as easy as you like. He's got 4 as well. 4 for Farrell, 4 for Keaton Grotti, 5 for Jaden Grotti, the leaders so far for the Spartans. And the first foul for Laconia comes on this possession, sending Sam Lair to the free throw line. Foul picked up, I think, by Cash Farrell. No, Colton Tash, 33, not 23. 13:45 to play in the first half. And a 13-point lead for these Spartans. First free throw for Sam Lair comes up short. So an opportunity from the line here, and Lair shoots it at a 68.4% clip. He and Noah Gensler used to be about 75-ish%, or right thereabouts. Second free throw is good for Sam, but their free throw percentages have just dwindled a little bit here down the stretch. Wonder if any of that has to do with how many minutes they've been asked to play this season. Here's the drive. Nice dish from Pino down to Jaden Grotti. Grotti's got 7. Good backdoor cut from Grotti. Pino drove. Grotti saw his man help off and just cut to the hoop. That is tremendous basketball IQ from the senior, who has 7 points. Chop Simmons catches in the mid-post, kicks it back out, top of the key 3. That's where Gensler just hit it from. That one airballs, doesn't hit anything, and it goes back over to Laconia as the Vikings struggling to get anything going here offensively early on. 13-17 to play in the first half, and it's an 14-point lead for the Spartans. Jaden Grotti in between the circles. Looks to Keaton on the far side, top of the key, Cash Farrell. Goes off of a screen. Good job by Gannon Schwartz to fight through that. He's given up a ton of height. Don't know what it is listed. 6'5'9". There's more than 3 inches there, I'll tell you that much, between Cash Farrell and Gannon Schwartz. There's no way. That is thrown backdoor from Grotti, who says he got fouled. No whistle forthcoming, and it turns back over to the Vikings. I mean, if you just see Gannon Schwartz standing next to Cash Farrell, no way there are 3 inches between the two. That's Sam Lair down the lane. He thought he got bumped, but no whistle. And more good defense from Cash Farrell. And, you know, you can talk about all the offensive statistics you want as he goes down the lane. There it is. Right on cue, Cash Farrell's got 6 as he gets to the mid-post and uses that height advantage to get a jumper off over Gannon Schwartz. Here's a 3 from Sam Lair. Buried it. Lair's got 4. And the Vikings back within 13 points, 20-7 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Oh, the Vikes went under a screen. Jaden Grotti makes you pay for that. He's got 10. He's the first man into double figures. Coach Nell wants a full timeout. And Laconia has jumped all over the Vikings here. 23-7, 16-point lead. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more. Full minute back after this. Stay with us.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Back here at the pit. Today's game brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellistad. Edward Jones, they are making sense of investing. 12 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half as the Vikings have used 2 timeouts here so far, and the response from Jaden Grotti after the 3 ball from Sam Lair to respond with his 3 of his own. There goes Gannon Schwartz to the hoop. He has been so impressive, for the Vikings in the second portion of the season. He's up to 12.1 points per game, and I think the Vikings may have their next stud player. You talk about Ethan Cole, you talk about some of the guys that have come through this program. Donovan Schwartz, Gannon's older brother, was one of them, and I think Gannon's probably the next one. Down the lane goes Noah Gensler, plus the foul. Count it. Gensler's got 5. He goes to the free throw line as the Vikings within 12, 23-11, with 11:31 to play in this first half. I think Coach Tash thought his guy was in position and just walling up there. But a couple of substitutions coming onto the floor here as Cash Farrell returns, joined by Sawyer Schultes. Coming in during the timeout was Carter Farrell, by the way, and Reed McCauley, both into the game. Gensler misses the free throw. The Vikings are 1 for 3 from the line to start tonight, and they trail by 12. So Cash Farrell's going to be the point guard while Grotti's out, and a lot of length on the floor right now for Laconia. Here is Grotti once again. Schultes is out near the perimeter as well, with the Vikings in this 3-2 or 1-2-2 defense, however you want to define it. Cash Farrell's going to queue up a 3. Right wing, rattled around and out. Didn't fall for him. And the rebound cleared from Chop Simmons. Averages about 9.5 of those does Chop. That is a hook shot from Gannon Schwartz. Coach Nell is irate on the far side. A lot of contact, no whistle. Here's Cash Farrell. Through the lane, nice through. Kicks it out. Schultes, left wing, 3 on the way. Looks good, just strong. And he gets his own rebound. Nice following of the shot by Sawyer Schultes to earn another possession for the Spartans, who lead this by 12, 23-11, 10-37 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. And on the far side, lobbed back over near side from Schultes to Farrell, inside to Carter Farrell. And a 3 from the corner this side hit the back of the backboard. And Tash said he got smacked on the arm. That's why he missed so badly. But no whistle. Couple more subs as Grotti come back in. And Gannon Schwartz will start things off for the Vikings. Tash couldn't believe it, just jogging back to the other side of the floor. Andy Simons into the game for the Vikings. He kicks it out. Left wing 3 for Gensler. Missed a little bit short on that one. Rebound skied for and taken in by Keaton Grotti, who tosses it over to Jaden. High post is Carter Farrell, and Cash Farrell looking into Carter, but instead goes back to Jaden Grotti, top of the key. Skip pass to Pino in the corner. And a good cut. Screening for Cash Farrell was Grotti. And he pops back out. Right wing triple. Jaden Grotti has 13. Oh, he has started this game on fire. 26-11, the Laconia students are chanting, "You can't stop him." And, well, to be quite sure, factually, that's not false at all. I don't know how many shots Jaden Grotti's taken so far tonight, but I can't recall a miss to this point. He's got 13 points, 3 threes, a couple of twos, 9:33 to play first half, and the 15-point lead and the basketball for Laconia as they look to extend this out and maybe give themselves, I mean, we're jumping ahead of ourselves now, but maybe give yourself some rest. Here's a Pino three, and Pino got it from the corner. Ethan Pino's second triple of the night. That is 5 threes for Laconia. Here early in this one, they lead by 18 points. Andy Simon bounces down to Chop Simmons in the short corner, guarded by Keaton Grotti. Hands off to Cole Wiedmeyer. Wiedmeyer knifes to the hoop, bump there, and a foul. Cole Wiedmeyer will head to the free throw line. I think that was Pino. No, they're going to get Farrell on that one. Carter Farrell picks up his first, and it's the third foul on the Spartans as a team. So Cole Wiedmeyer to the free throw line, where the Vikings have struggled just a little bit tonight. They're now 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half. And Wiedmeyer's second one is strong. Offensive rebound, Andy Simon. No, had it go off his foot. Should stay, or should go over. Oh, they're going to say it stays with the Vikings. I thought that might have been off Simon last. But an underneath inbounds play for the Vikings. Max Huntsman into the game for the first time as well. So 3 subs on the floor for the Vikings with Wiedmeyer, Huntsman, and Andy Simon. This is Cole Wiedmeyer. Hands off to Sam Lair. Sam uses the Wiedmeyer screen. Good communication from Farrell and Farrell. This is Sam Lair, poked away from Cash Farrell. Carter Farrell bumps it up ahead. There's Cash in the front court. Gets it out to Pino. Extra pass. Jaden Grotti for 3. He missed that one. Oh, when he let go of it, he had the trot like he made another one. And this is the second foul here on Carter Farrell. I thought that was going down from Jaden Grotti. That'd have been his 4th three-pointer. And going to get the substitution in there. 8:40 to play. First half. Can the Vikings get something going here? It's been a tough start for them offensively tonight. Have not gotten many open looks, and a lot of that down to the intensity defensively from Laconia. Here's a 3. Gannon Schwartz hit a 3. Now, he's the one guy you don't want to necessarily let get hot. He and Sam Lair can fill it up in a hurry if you let him from deep. Here is Tash out to Pino. It's a 14-point Laconia lead. Keaton Grotti down to the corner. Shot fake there from Tash. Back out here to Cash Farrell. Pino's got it far side, guarded by Andy Simon in this zone that the Vikes are playing. Inside to Keaton Grotti. Kicks it to the corner. Tash wants a 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Guess who? Cash Farrell rattles around good. Cash Farrell's got 8. He's just a freshman, and he's having a whale of a first. Well, he's had a whale of a freshman year, and he's having a nice first half here. Gannon Schwartz says, anything you can do, I can do too. And he hits the mid-range jumper. 7 points. This is Jaden Grotti. Top of the key 3. Oh, he buried another one. You've got to be kidding me, Jaden Grotti. He's got 16 points. He's 4 for 5 from 3, and it's to a 17-point lead here for the Spartans. There goes Cole Wiedmeyer off a screen, trying to look for Huntsman. Almost stepped out, saved it to Andy Simon. Simon's got it in the corner. Shot fake there from Sam Lair. He's guarded by Cash Farrell still. Behind the back dribble, almost lost it. Short corner, Max Huntsman. Squares up, kicks it top of the key, Gannon Schwartz. Jab step there and finds Sam Lair in the left corner. He dribbles, spins. Floater, no. Kicks it back out. Thought better of the floater this time and gave it to Max Huntsman. Here's a 3 on the way. Gannon Schwartz missed it off to the right. And the rebound collected by Keaton Grotti. Too many of those shots for the Vikings where it's not a rhythm 3, and they've just kind of forced them up. Here's a Pino. That is in rhythm. That comes up short, though. Here's Gannon Schwartz, lots of contact in the backcourt, and the whistle does come as Cash Farrell picks up the foul. So 34-17, 16 of the 34 coming from Jaden Grotti. He's just about matched the Vikings by himself, and he's gotten some help from Keaton Grotti, Cash Farrell, and Ethan Pino. Cash Farrell has 8, Ethan Pino has 6, and Keaton Grotti has 4 thus far. That's the scoring for Laconia. Here is Cole Wiedmeyer. Kept his pivot foot there, no travel. Gets it to Gensler, and it just crawled over the front edge for Noah Gensler. He's up to 7 points, leads for the Vikings, tied with Gannon Schwartz with those 7 points. So far, slow start for Sam Lair. He's just got 4. Cash Farrell's going to key one up from about 22 feet, and he got it. Cash Farrell is the 3rd different Spartan to hit a 3 tonight, and altogether they have hit 7 triples, and we're still in the first half. Response from Gannon Schwartz? No. Rattles around. Huntsman can't collect it. Grotti's got the rebound. Outlets it to Pino, up ahead to Cash Farrell. Farrell catches in the corner. Good closeout from Gensler. One-handed pass inside to Keaton Grotti, who faces up. Goes to work against Sam Lair. Has a height advantage. Some contact there. No whistle. Rebound the other way. Here comes Sam Lair. Hesitation dribble. Down the lane he goes. And he's bailed out. He'll go to the free throw line with a couple of shots. And the Laconia fans can't believe that that was called on that end and not the other. There was a lot of contact. Keaton Grotti is 6'3". Sam Lair's just 5'11", and Lair was doing all he could to try to defend him, and I thought he caught him on the elbow. Here is the first free throw from Lair. It's good. He's 2 for 3 from the line to start tonight. He's got 5 points. Cash Farrell's done a tremendous job. I was kind of in the middle of that when we had a timeout before, but Cash Farrell, you talk about everything he does offensively, 9 points per game, 4.8 boards a game, couple assists per game. But what he did in the return trip to WLA, I mean, the Spartans said, we're going to make someone else beat us. Gannon Schwartz almost did it now, the freshman. But they did not. They said Cash Farrell said, I'm going to make someone else not named Sam Lair beat us here at WLA, and Vikes weren't able to do it. 37-21, Quest Interior scoreboard reads 5 minutes and 6 seconds here in the first half, and Jaden Grotti's content to stand near half court. Here's Cash Farrell once again. Back to Grotti. Shot fake Farrell. Back to Grotti. Trying to work it into Keaton Grotti at the high post. Now they have. Kicks it out. Corner 3. Jaden Grotti looks strong, is strong. Rebound skied for and taken in by Noah Gensler. 4:47 to play in this first half, and Gannon Schwartz has it top of the key. Drives on the left side, up with the right hand, and it's a foul. First trip to the line for Gannon Schwartz. The Spartans have not yet shot a free throw. The Vikings are about to shoot 7 and 8. 37-21. Second foul, by the way, on Jaden Grotti. First trip to the line for Schwartz, as we mentioned, and the first one is good. Gannon shoots at 78.4%, and he gets to the line a lot. I'll tell you what, for a 5'9" point guard, Gannon Schwartz gets to the free throw line quite a bit. Second free throw, it rattles around, hangs on the rim, and falls in for Schwartz. He's going to get a break here. First time he's been out during this half. The Vikings have cut it to a 14-point Laconia lead. The Vikings, I mean, certainly there's plenty of time here, but it seems like it's been all Vikings for the last 2 or 3 minutes, and they're still down by 14. There's a deflection from Sam Lair, stolen by Cole Wiedmeyer. Looks up ahead and throws it away. Good transition defense by Sawyer Schultes. Up ahead to Cash Farrell. Extra pass, Keaton Grotti underneath. Reverse layup, good. Keaton Grotti, that is how you run a break right there. Schultes found Farrell. Extra pass, bounce pass. Oh, that is beautiful. Here is Sam Lair. Lair between the circles. Crosses over once, spins, kicks it out. Noah Walta fading away, hit the triple. First 3 of the night for Noah Walta, who averages 11 for the Vikings. And it's a 13-point contest, 39-26 on the Quest Interior scoreboard, 3:54 to play in the first half. Cash Farrell in the corner, top of the key, this is Schultes. through a couple of Vikings to the corner with Jaden Grotti, who is doing a nice job. Just be patient here, I think, is the message from Jaden Grotti to his teammates. Cash Farrell's got it far side, down to the corner with Schultes as the Vikings stay in the 3-2 zone. Here goes Grotti. Goes baseline. Gets free. Cash Farrell, top of the key. Schultes gets high post. Keaton Grotti. That time the extra pass was maybe too much from Schultes. Good idea, but Grotti wasn't open. 3:19, though, in Laconia. Nice long possession here. This is approaching 45 seconds long as they take a lot of time off the clock here in this first half. Ends up with Jaden Grotti, who kicks it down to the corner. Farrell. Keaton Grotti slides down the paint, kicks it out, and a foul there. Gensler held the arm of Keaton Grotti, and it'll be an underneath inbounds play for the Spartans. Oh, they're going to get Sam Lair on that one. I didn't think that was Lair helping down, but Lair was in the middle of the zone, helped down, and held the arm that time, they're going to say, of Keaton Grotti. Jaden Grotti has it underneath, lobs it, top of the key, Schultes. Lair gambled, didn't get there. Cash Farrell through the hoop. Oh, he missed it a little bit strong, and the rebound is cleared by Chop Simmons. Chop's got it in the backcourt and hands off to Noah Gensler. A chance here for the Vikings to try to tighten this thing up, perhaps to 10. No, a little bit long that time from Sam Lair on the triple, and Pinto grabbed the rebound. Been a little bit more deliberate here offensively from Laconia. See if they try to speed the tempo up. They were able to get some good shots early when they dribble, drived, and kicked. Here goes Pinto, fouled, count the basket, and one for Ethan Pinto. He's hit 2 threes, and Chop Simmons knew that. Chop closed out hard, but Pinto went right around him. So Pinto's got 8 with a chance to make it 9 from the free throw line. 41-26, 15-point lead for the Spartans with 2:27 to play in this first half. Just the 4th team foul on the Vikings. And Pinto with a couple of rhythm dribbles, up with the right-handed shot, and good. So Ethan Pinto's got the, well, I'll say 3rd three. That one's the old-fashioned 3, but he's hit a couple of threes and then made that 3-point play. He's got 9. And Gensler gets fouled as he drives to the hoop. And Keaton Grotti picks that one up. Just his first. So single bonus here for Noah Gensler, who is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Makes this one. I checked that. I believe he's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. I got Noah down for 8 points. And earns the second shot here from the free throw line. This one looks good as well, and it is. So Gensler's up to 9 points. He leads. He and Gannon Schwartz tied for a team high with those 9 points. Gannon, by the way, checked back in during that and one Ethan Pinto free throw. 42-28, 14-point lead for the Spartans. Going to work. Pinto looks near side. Farrell, Cash Farrell drives, kicks it out. Miscommunication. Keaton Grotti, though, let it go to Pinto. That was the right decision. This is Jaden Grotti. Near side Farrell. Down to the corner. And just patience here with $1:47 to play first half by the Spartans. Farrell into Keaton Grotti. And Sam Lair gets a steal and a late whistle. Lair can't believe it as he picks up his second foul. And Coach Nell got to be careful here. He thought that was a foul on Jaden Grotti. It did look like Lair swiped it from him cleanly. That would have been 3 on Jaden Grotti if that would have gone the other way. I don't think it was a foul on Jaden Grotti. I think that's probably just a play on, but no whistle forthcoming. Winner of this one goes to the ledge and takes on the number 2 seeded St. Mary's Springs Academy Ledgers. There's a good collection of them. In fact, I would assume that's most of them over there on the far side behind the Viking bench, taking this one in, trying to figure out who they're going to play. Saw Coach Krieger before. That's poked away from Sam Lair, and this time no foul. Gensler looks to the corner with Gannon Schwartz. Schwartz guarded there by Pinto. Here's Sam Lair down the lane, scoops it up, and the late whistle, and he'll go to the free throw line. It's the third trip to the line for Sam Lair. He is 3 for 4 to start here tonight. Minute and 6 seconds left in this first half. Ninth team foul for the Spartans, so should they commit any more in this last 66 seconds, the Vikings will shoot double bonus. First free throw for Sam Lair is good. Lair's up to 7 points in this first half. And second free throw for Sam comes up well short that time for Lair. So Jaden Grotti is going to continue to slow things down here for Laconia. They have been quite deliberate here, and that's saying something that they still have 42 points. Their offensive outburst to start this game was what has them with the big lead here. Reed McCauley and Carter Farrell into the game, by the way, for this last minute and change. Here's Pino inside to Keaton Grotti. Oh, he had Carter Farrell underneath, but couldn't quite get grasp of the ball and just kind of had to bat it out to Pino. Here's Jaden Grotti working on Gannon Schwartz. Schwartz turns him once into Keaton Grotti at the high post. And we'll see under 30 seconds now. Maybe Laconia just wants one. Yep. And Jaden Grotti's going to stand out near half court, lob it into Keaton. Oh, backdoor cut there from McCauley. Missed by Grotti. Keaton's got it now. Down to the corner, Carter Farrell. Yeah, I think they just want one. Under 14 seconds left here. Jaden Grotti almost lost it. Out to Keaton. Back to Jaden. Back inside to Keaton Grotti. Kicks it to the corner. Carter Farrell, 3 on the way. Came up well short. Offensive rebound, McCauley. Ends up with Cole Wiedemeyer. He fires it up well short. And that's going to end up with halftime. 42-29, 13-point halftime lead for the Spartans. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with our Holiday Automotive intermission report. That comes up next. This is WIAA Division IV Regional Quarterfinal action here in Rosendale. It's the Spartans and the Vikings. Spartans lead by 13. Back with more after this.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing: satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space, and buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Vote yes for the Rosendale-Brandon School District referendum. $46.5 million saved over the time of the loan. Updated facilities, including safety and accessibility, bringing all kids together, uniting communities, and showing Spartan pride. Continuing excellence in Rosendale-Brandon School District education. Find them on Facebook and Instagram, as well as visit www.rbsd.us/referendum for more information. Reminder, vote yes to questions 1 and 2 for the Rosendale-Brandon School District. Paid for by Vote Yes for RBSD.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Back here at the pit, glad to have you along here. This is the Holiday Automotive halftime intermission here on Radio Plus Info. A Flyway conference tilt here in the regional quarterfinal round of the WIAA Division 4 state tournament. This is sectional number 4, the top half of sectional number 4. The winner of this game will go on to take on St. Mary's Springs Academy on Friday night. And Springs the number 2 seed, top couple team in the state, and they are the 2 seed behind Howard's Grove. But the winner of this takes on Springs, and we'll be there on Friday night. Hope you'll join us. I'm looking forward to that. There's a talented Springs team now, and I'll tell you what though, if Laconia comes out shooting like this, they're going to give themselves a chance now up there on the ledge. And I know it's a completely different matchup and all of the things that go along with that. Totally understood. But that notwithstanding, the Spartans were tremendous in that first half. They hit 7 threes. 4 of them came from Jaden Grotti, who really finished the last probably 6, 7, 8 minutes quiet, held without a point. And that's not to say he wasn't productive there in that first half. He finished with 16. 4 threes and a couple of buckets in the paint as well for Jaden Grotti, but led all scorers there in that first half with his 16 points. He was helped out by Cash Farrell, The 6-foot freshman did his thing in the first half. That was locking down Sam Lair on one end, and then on the other, getting into the paint, making the extra pass a couple of times. He could have been selfish and even scored more, but he finished that first half with 11. Ethan Pino finished with 9 in the first half, and then Keaton Grotti had 6 to round out the scoring for the Spartans. For the Vikings, Noah Gensler had 9. Gannon Schwartz had 9. Sam Lair was 7, 3 for Noah Walta, and 1 point for Cole Wiedmeyer. That adds up to a 42-29 Laconia Spartans lead here this evening. That's on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. We will take a timeout just a second. I see the concession stand tonight being run by the Laconia Spartan girls basketball team. They're one of the best teams in the state, runners-up a season ago in the Division 4 state tournament, and they got to take on the 9th-ranked Vikings coming up on Thursday. That is a sectional semifinal played over in Marquezan, and that'll be here on Radio Plus Info. We'll tell you more about that a little bit later on in the program. If we have a little extra time, we'll do that. 42-29, though, on the Quest Interior scoreboard. We're going to take a timeout when we come back. Second half of action between the Vikings and the Spartans. That's next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
You're inspired to achieve your goals at a college that meets your needs as a transfer student. Marian University is transfer friendly, making it easy for students to earn their degree in the traditional undergraduate programs offered in on-ground and online learning formats. Students transferring to Marian find personal assistance in transferring credits, finding financial aid, and engaging in the Marian community. Marian University, education with purpose. Apply today at www.marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District. On April 4th, Rosendale-Brandon School District residents will see 2 referendum questions on election ballots that will greatly impact the future of Rosendale-Brandon schools. The first question would authorize borrowing up to $1.5 million per year for 2 years needed to maintain current programs and services. The second question, if approved, authorize borrowing up to $35.7 million to address aging buildings and create efficient, safe, and updated learning environments for students. Proposed improvements would impact all district students by creating a unified central district campus with 2 enhanced and upgraded buildings connected by a new road for buses, parents, and staff. Voters are encouraged to become well-informed by attending a referendum information session and reviewing facts on the district's website before voting on April 4th. Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Back here on Radio Plus Info. Tonight's game brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, they are making sense of investing. Glad to have you along here. 42-29 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard as the Vikings get this second half underway, and as well as we talked about the Spartans playing in that first half, it's still only a 13-point deficit if the Vikings can get something going offensively. But that first set looked a lot like the first half, which was a contested jumper, that time a mid-range jumper that was missed from Noah Gensler. Near side, this is Cash Farrell. Talked a lot about Farrell there in that Holiday Automotive intermission. And here is Noah Walta as the trip is empty from the Spartans. Looked like a carry from Walta. Ends up with Lair in the corner. Gets it back from Chop Simmons now. Uses the Simmons screen. Chop rolls to the bucket and up with the right hand and finishes. First points of the night for Chop Simmons. All 5 of the starters have scored now for the Vikings. It's an 11-point Spartan lead. Jaden Grotti crosses over. Looks into the high post with Keaton Grotti. Instead, it's Cash Farrell who gets it into Keaton. Keaton with the mid-range jumper and a response immediately from Keaton Grotti, and the lead back out to 13. 6 Vikings have scored. The starters, as I just mentioned, as well as Cole Wiedmeyer. Here's Sam Lair, kicks it to Chop Simmons in the short corner. Back out to Lair on the left wing. That 6-foot frame has bothered Lair really all 3 times we've seen this matchup. Early in the season, it was a blowout. Here's Gannon Schwartz for 3. He didn't play much, or as much as he certainly is now in that first matchup between these two teams. Schwartz was still splitting time on JV back then. Now a full-time varsity player for the Vikes. Pino wants to respond. This comes up short. Rebound on the far side. It's tied up. Should stay with the Spartans. Yeah, it will tied up, and it will stay with the Spartans. Underneath inbounds for Laconia. That 3 from Gannon Schwartz sent him into double figures. The first Viking to do so, and also got this to within 10 for the Vikings. A plateau that they have not been near most of this game. Here goes Jaden Grotti down the floor and finishes. Same thing there. Jaden Grotti is guarding Sam Lair from getting the ball to inbound it. They want nothing. Like I said, they don't want Sam Lair to hurt them. And that's going to be the recipe here tonight. At least that's what we've seen so far. High post jumper, no good from Gannon Schwartz. Rebound cleared down with Pino. As the defensive intensity has not dropped 1 ounce for the Laconia Spartans, forcing WLA into tough shots. Here's Pino. Runner is good. Ethan Pino played through some contact and the lead's back out to 14. Just like that, back-to-back trips. One with Grade, then with Pino. Here goes Gannon Schwartz. Kicks it down to Gensler. Back out to Schwartz. Wants a right wing three. Nailed it. Gannon Schwartz with his 3rd three of the night. And Schwartz is up to 15 points, as he is the only Viking that is within an area code of Jaden Grady in scoring so far tonight. Pino kicks it out. Grady shot fake there. Cash Farrell 3-ball on the way, and he responds. Cash Farrell with his 2nd three of the night. And he's up to 14 points. Down to the corner with Noah Walta. Back out top of the key, Schwartz. Fires it over to Gensler. He wants a triple, no good. Offensive rebound, Chop Simmons. He goes back up with it, and Keaton Grady picks up his 3rd foul. You're going to say a push on Keaton Grady. He did have both hands in the air. Not sure how you push there, but the foul is whistled and confirmed there on Grady. It's just his 2nd, excuse me. Jaden Grady had 2 in the first half. Keaton only had the 1. 51-37, 14:36 to play in the game, and Chop Simmons goes to the free throw line for his first opportunity and makes the front end. Vikings have done a pretty good job here from the free throw line tonight after starting off a little rocky. We'll get you that number in just a second. 2nd free throw for Chop is good. They are 12 for 15. Check that, 11 for 15 from the line so far. Free throws have, generally speaking, not been a problem for the Vikings so far this season. This is Tash, kicks it out. Farrell wants another 3, comes up short. That would have been another big one for Cash Farrell. Instead, the Vikings heading back the other way with 14 minutes and change to play. Sam Lair wants a 3, and the Vikings have had too many no-pass possessions, and that was very clearly tipped out by a Spartan. And level heads prevail there, as the Vikings will have an underneath inbounds play. Lair fires it into Gensler. Lair going to go off a double screen. Oh, that's great defense from Pino. He hedged out and cut off the route to Sam Lair. Gensler misses another 3. Offensive rebound that time. Good hands. Jaden Grady stripped it from Chop Simmons. Looks far side. Cash Farrell running the floor. Kicks it out. Transition 3 is off, but a timeout was called first, so it wouldn't have counted. And it's a timeout there from Coach Tash. 30 seconds. We're going to take it with him. Back with more after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Go ahead. Let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the Auto Show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new, get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired on the road trips ahead in a new Mazda or Mazda certified pre-owned model. Be our guest and experience warm, genuine care that's all about
treating people right with care, concern, and respect.
It's our culture. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Back here at the pit, Jordan King with you here on Radio Plus. Today's game brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Changed it over to a 60-second timeout, so you got a little extra break here to catch our breath, as did the Spartans and the Vikings. It's a 12-point Spartan lead on the Quest Interior scoreboard that reads 51-39 with 13.5 minutes to play. Winner takes on Springs in a regional semifinal on the road on Friday night. 7th-seeded Laconia. This is Jaden Grady. Buried the three. Jaden Grady's got 5 here in the second half, and he's up to 21 points. Big triple there. Here's Gannon Schwartz for the 10th-seeded Vikings, and that's a runner that's way too strong from Noah Gensler, and the rebound cleared from Pinto. Cash Farrell's calling for it on the other side, but Grady couldn't get it to him. Here's a nice feed from Farrell inside to Keaton Grady. Kick back out, Cash Farrell. Corner with Tash. Out to the left wing with Jaden Grady. Tash has it once again. This is Farrell, and he's bumped by Simmons. So the foul on Chop Simmons, and we'll see if that was on the shot. I think it'll be underneath inbounds. Yeah, just on the floor, so underneath inbounds for Laconia. As Reed McCauley, the 6-foot senior, comes in, replaces teammate and classmate Colton Tash, the 6'3 senior. And a couple of changes for the Vikings. Max Huntsman into the game for Chop Simmons, and then Noah Walta takes a seat in favor of Cole Wiedmeyer. That's a pass that is thrown away. First real mistake we've seen offensively from Cash Farrell, and then a response from the Vikings was to make another mistake as well as Sam Lair carried the basketball. 12 minutes and 38 seconds left in this regional quarterfinal. Jaden Grady's got it near side, bounces down into the corner. Hard for me to see over the students down there to see what Spartan is underneath the basket. I think it's Pinto. That's kind of what I thought. There's Cash Farrell to the hoop. Oh, that's a smooth move. Cash Farrell to the hoop. He's got 5 in the second half. And a timeout for Coach Nell and the Vikings. See what they call. Just a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Vikings, they're kind of in dire straits. Timeout, 30 seconds. Back after this. Stay with us.
J&J Trucking of Brandon is a proud sponsor of Laconia in tonight's game. John and Judy Hutter, the owners of J&J Trucking of Brandon. Milk transport and farm pickup, drop decks and vans, and more. A proud community sponsor of high school sports. They've been in business almost 30 years. Give them a call today, 346-2880 for J&J Trucking of Brandon.
17-point lead on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Glad to have you along this evening. Jordan King with you on Radio Plus. I'll tell you what, you lose Jaden Grady, Carter Farrell, Reed McCauley, and Colton Tash. Whenever this run for the Spartans comes to an end, whether that be tonight or Friday night or somewhere down the line, Cash Farrell is going to be a guy for this team who, it's going to feel like nothing falls off. There he is again, running the floor. Cash Farrell, 7 points in this second half. He's up to 18 on the night. Have a night, young freshman. Down to the corner, Cole Wiedmeyer drives to the hoop, and he's blocked by Jaden Grady. The lead is 19. Near side, this is Carter Farrell, blocked by Huntsman. Max Huntsman erased that one. It was a good take to the hoop from Carter Farrell. He ran the floor well, and Huntsman was trailing the play and swatted it. Here's Cash Farrell, Keaton Grady looking for Jaden. Back to Cash Farrell. Jaden's got it, top of the key. Cash Farrell inside Keaton Grady. Grady poked away from Sam Lair. Some contact. Grady turns, finishes through it. Keaton Grady's into double figures. He's got 10. 21 for Carter Farrell, 18 for Cash Farrell, 10 for Keaton Grady, and 11 for Ethan Pinto. 4 Spartans have scored, all 4 of them in double figures. 60-39 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Here goes Gannon Schwartz, kicks out to Lair. Retreats. Jaden Grady does a nice job to prevent the pass out to Gannon Schwartz. That's tipped ahead from Jaden Grady. Up ahead, Keaton Grady throws it down. That's an exclamation point on, I believe, an 8-0 run when everything was all said and done for the Laconia Spartans. Keaton Grady, a 2-hand slam. Noah Gensler responds with a triple to get the Vikings back within 20, but That made it a 23-point lead with some emphasis, and I think everyone in the building knew what was going to happen after that got tipped ahead to Keaton Grady. He was going to throw that down. Far side, this is Cash Farrell. Gets to the middle of the paint, bumped and fouled by Gannon Schwartz. Underneath inbounds for the Spartans. Coming in will be Sawyer Schultes for Laconia and Noah Walta for the Vikings. And Cash Farrell will get a much-deserved rest. By the way, it was Jaden Grady who was able to deflect that forward to Keaton Grady. Keaton's got it now. Schultes has it top of the key. Vikings staying in the zone. I guess it's worked from the standpoint that the three maybe hasn't fallen at the same clip it was in the first half, but it hasn't worked from the standpoint that the Vikings have still given up 62 points. That's deflected from Sam Lair. Grady earns another possession for the Spartans, and it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Tash. 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with him. We're back with more. Stay with us, RadioPlusInfo.com.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
So a timeout there from Laconia trying to preserve the possession. They lead by 20, 62-42 with 9:53 left to go in this regional quarterfinal. And right now it looks like it's going to be the Spartans moving on to take on St. Mary Springs Academy coming up on Friday night in a regional semifinal contest. And then on the other side, it's Kohler who will host the winner of Roncalli Ozaki. And potentially looking at a Kohler Springs regional final, which would be an entertaining matchup. I think Springs would be heavily favored in that one as well as whoever wins tonight. Springs would certainly be the favor of that. That's poked away from Sam Larry, poked it away from Jaden Grady, and then some contact there in the front court as Gannon Schwartz throws his hands in the air as he finally gets the whistle, he says. Nine minutes and 31 seconds as the temperature rises just a little bit. Some players getting frustrated. Just got to calm that down, especially if you're the Spartans. Don't want anything to boil over here and give the Vikings any sort of unnecessary life. Here is Gensler. Noah Gensler hit another triple. His second three here of the second half, and he's up to 15 points, is Noah Gensler. He averages 15.5 per game. Tied for, I believe, 6th in the Flyway Conference. Down the lane goes Schultes. Looks out to Cash Farrell. Cash catches on the right wing and hands off to Keaton Grady. Top of the key, near side Schultes, who fires back to Cash Farrell. I think he's going to be the guy that runs the show next year for these Spartans. That's tipped away as Schultes had his pocket picked by Gannon Schwartz. Oh, and a nice pass up ahead to Noah Walta, and Walta's got 5. That was a beautiful dime drop there from Gannon Schwartz. And a crossover here from Schultes, trying to get down into the paint. He's bumped by Schwartz, no whistle. Kicked out far side, Reed McCauley. Top of the key, Cash Farrell's going to slow things down. Keaton Grady's got it now, guarded by Chop Simmons. The Vikings back into man-to-man defense. Here goes Carter Farrell to the hoop, and he's bumped by Noah Walta. And Walta got him with the hip check. Well, they say it was a push. It wasn't a push. You can't have your arms straight up and down and have a push, but he did bump him, and a good call underneath. That's the first foul on Noah Gensler. And it'll be an underneath inbounds opportunity, and it'll be triggered in by Cash Farrell. Lobbed in, top of the key, Keaton Grady. By the way, coming up post-game, we'll have the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show, and they got a foul on that drive as well. 4th foul on the Vikings team this half, and I believe they picked that up on Sam Lair. It's his 3rd. Coming up post-game, Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. We will talk to the winning coach down on the floor. That increasingly looking like it's going to be Coach Tash. And talk to our BCI, or our Marion University player of the game, Down the lane goes Cash Farrell. Can't get it to go. Came up a little bit short. Gannon Schwartz on the outlet pass. Gets it up ahead to Sam Lair. Lair drives the paint, and he's bumped, fouled by Jaden Grotti. Guessing maybe Grotti will be the player of the game, although Cash Farrell has been tremendous here tonight. Both Grotti and Farrell have, and this whole team has for the Spartans, but we'll see who Coach Tash allows us to speak with after the game, maybe the senior Jaden Grotti. 3 missed that time from Gensler, and Carter Farrell skied up for the rebound, brought it down for the Spartans. Here goes Jaden Grotti down. Euro step. That's a pretty move. 7 points in the second half for Jaden Grotti. He's up to 23 on the night. And it's 64-47. Lair, shot fake, top of the key. Goes with Walta. Back out here to Sam Lair. Triple comes up well short. I think that might have been deflected, and there you go again. Cash Farrell in that length, just bothering Sam Lair all night. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in tonight's ball game. Grotti's got it out near the perimeter. Hands off this time to Pino. Farrell gets free, but Pino going to go the other way. He's just a sophomore, by the way, and he is a sharp shooter. He is deadly if you let him get open on the wing. Or check that in the corner is really his spot. Tash missed that time, and the rebound was secured by Noah Gensler, who goes in between the legs, down the paint, off balance and out of control, and no whistle there. Wasn't going to bail him out. Jaden Grotti taking his time into the front court here. And gets over there to the left side. Now spins on Sam Lair. Briefly had a screen opportunity there with Carter Farrell, but instead comes near side with Pino. Pino crosses. Down with the left-hand dribble. Tash has it in the corner. Uses the Pino screen. Oh, what a beautiful find. Tash to Farrell. And Cash Farrell scores his 4th bucket of the second half. It's a full timeout for Coach Nell. We're going to take it with him. 66-47 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Back with more after this. Stay with us.
21's MVP. Nobody like me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All come from life lessons. Wanna know what's next? Keep guessing. Go time, no time for questions. Throw chakra on, show off. Slipping out slow mo. You can see the glow up light.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Back here at the pit, 66-47 on the Quest Interiors scoreboards. 6 and change left here tonight. Today's game brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. Vikings trying to make sense of this Laconia defense. That's another one that didn't hit much of anything from Gannon Schwartz, and Sam Lair's going to pick up the foul as Cash Farrell picked up the board. 4th on Sam Lair. This is Jaden Grotti, who is now seeing some three-quarter court pressure from Sam Lair. Grotti can't finish on the left side. Offensive rebound, Colton Tash. Tash's first points tonight. He's been good for the Spartans in helping to initiate their offense. A couple of times made some sweet passes underneath, but gets on the score sheet here late. Here goes Sam Lair, and missed that one. It was deflected and blocked. Cash Farrell's into the front court, hands off to Pino. And Jaden Grotti arriving late will have the ball here. Drives against Sam Lair, up with the right hand, and a finish for Jaden Grotti. Grotti's got 25 and is the high scorer for either team tonight. Gannon Schwartz wants another look at three. This one misses short, and the rebound is down to Noah Walta. Offensive, clicks it out. Another three chance here for Gannon Schwartz, and he buried it. Schwartz has 9 points. That's his fourth three of the night. He's up to 18. Pino's into the front court, guarded by Walta. Vikings still trail by 20 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Oh, beautiful feed, Pino. Tash doesn't finish. Offensive rebound, Cash does. Cash Farrell has 22. 25 for Grotti, 22 for Cash Farrell. That is a healthy output for their top two scorers, and the Vikings look like they're going to give up 80 yet again. They've done that a lot this year. Cole Wiedmeyer's going to go to the charity stripe. He was fouled either by Pino or Tash. We'll see who they whistle that one on. That's on Pino. Fourth foul on the Spartans. And Wiedmeyer misses the first. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line tonight, and we'll get his fourth opportunity coming up here. And the rebound on the far side, taken down by Tash, and Laconia is going to have it here in the front court. Drive from Grotti, wants to fill it up. This one a little bit strong. He thought he got fouled. And that's a beautiful play in transition. Carter Farrell into a passing lane. 22-point lead, 4 minutes. Vikings going to dial up the pressure now. Here is Cash Farrell. Backdoor cut by Jaden Grotti. Hands it off to Carter Farrell. Carter is one of the seniors on this team, along with Jaden Grotti, Reed McCauley, and Colton Tash. Bounce pass there. Jaden Pino, the sophomore, keys up a three. Offensive rebound by Cash Farrell. And more patience now from Laconia, as this one has lost some of its intrigue late in this one. But don't go anywhere, because we're going to have the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Tell you about our play of the game, player of the game, talk to the winning coach and our player of the game. .24-point lead for the Spartans, as the foul that time whistled on Pino yet again. That's his second. Fifth team foul. Gannon Schwartz and Sam Lair going to leave the floor as Logan Puck and Andy Simon get onto the floor. And there's just one starter out there now, and that's the senior Noah Walta. I would expect Marcus Christensen will probably check in pretty quick for Walta. Here's Andy Simon. Gets the ball down underneath. Offensive rebound fought for, and who's the foul on here? Underneath inbounds as Carter Farrell picks up the foul as he hit Logan Puck. Sixth team foul. So it'll be an underneath inbounds. They're lining up like it's a bonus, but it's just the sixth team foul. So it is not. They'll get a standing ovation here for Jaden Grotti and Ethan Pino as they leave the floor with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Backdoor cut here from Andy Simon. Here's Noah Walta. Kicks it out to Wiedmeyer. Wiedmeyer gets to the middle of the paint. Kicks it out to Walta. He wants a triple. That's the way to potentially end a career. I'm not sure how many more chances Noah Walta is going to get out there, but he's hit a couple of threes tonight. He's got 8 points. Here is Farrell. Between the legs dribble. Gets it over to Carter Farrell. Cash is establishing at the high post. Working on Andy Simon. Backs him down and finishes. That is a clinic underneath for Cash Farrell, who's up to 26 points. Check that, 24. Here goes Wiedmeyer. Bumped. And Cole Wiedmeyer will have an opportunity as Carter Farrell picks up another foul. Is that 1-and-1 bonus or 2 shots? They're going to say it was on the floor. So we got bonus. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to play. Thank all our fine sponsors up and down the line. Appreciate their support of high school athletics. 76-53 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard, as the Vikings are 2 minutes and 32 seconds away from seeing their season come to a close. Laconia has earned an opportunity to play the Ledgers, the Flyway Conference champs. Wiedmeyer can't get that one to go. He's 1 for 5, from the free throw line tonight. Underneath now to Caden Masteller. And here is Schultes. Sawyer Schultes to the hoop, and he is hacked by Max Huntsman, who came down with the big bear claw he had a huge rejection earlier on tonight. That time didn't get any of the ball and caught a lot of Sawyer Schultes. Coach Snell trying to calculate when the best opportunity will be for him to honor his 2 seniors here, as well as let them stay on the floor for some time. Sawyer Schultes made the first free throw, and the second one is no good. They're going to wave it off. They're going to say Schultes stepped over the line. Hard to believe. That was the second and third free throw tonight for Laconia. Vikings have shot 15 or 17 by my count. I'm not going to go through that right now, but they've shot something like 13 more free throws than Laconia has tonight, but do not see that on the scoreboard. And Coach Tash is going to take a timeout with 2 minutes and a second left to empty the bench. And I think Coach Nell probably wants to, that was to take out Nell. I think Nell's maybe a little frustrated now. That was for Nell to take out his seniors. And now the Viking fans and the Spartan fans are realizing that, and the Viking fans are standing for their seniors as their careers come to a close. I understand the intent there from Coach Tash. I don't think he was trying to. There was a timeout taken late in the Elmira game that the Vikings were frustrated with at the weekend, but I don't think that's what was going on here. I think that was a foul underneath by Andy Simon. It was. And going to the free throw line now, Sam Bartz, a 6'2" sophomore. And Bartz will head to the charity stripe, shooting 1-and-1 bonus. 77-53 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Now 78-53 as the lead swells up to 25. Bartz will have another free throw attempt here, and it's good. A good-looking jump shot does Sam Bartz coming off the bench. Marcus Christensen into the ballgame, dribbles drive, kicks it out to the corner. That's Trenton Claviter, who's into the game for the first time. And a jump ball keeps it with the Vikings. Good hands by the Spartans. And Noah Geelan into the game now for Laconia as he replaces Sam Bartz, who got his couple of points. And he'll have an opportunity to watch a couple of his teammates try to score here in a WIAA playoff game. Regional quarterfinal here. Winner Laconia Spartans are going to go play Springs on Friday. Good take there from Logan Puck, and he's going to be rewarded with a couple of free throws. $1:33 to play. We got a packed post-game show, so I hope you will stick around with us for that. Here is Puck. First free throw up, just a little bit off to the right. Vikings found it really tough to get to score twos tonight. They scored just 6 two-point baskets. 6 two-point baskets. Had more threes than that, but not enough to keep them in this contest. This is a three, missed it. That would have brought the house down. Nick Blank, a 6-foot sophomore, fired that triple up, and I'll tell you what, the student section was waiting with anticipation there. Here goes Andy Simon. Bounce pass back to the corner. Triple on the way from Marcus Christensen. Won't go. And the rebound cleared down from Geelan. Geelan wants to run down to the corner. Top of the key with Garrett. Here's another triple, and it's buried. Nick Blank makes a three. 46 seconds and counting down, and a bump out near the perimeter. Coming in for the Spartans, Caden Masteller. One final encouragement to stick around here for the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Should be a good one. Down on the floor, gets to talk to Coach Tash and one of his players. I would assume probably Jaden Grotti. 24 for Cash Farrell, 25 for Jaden Grotti by my count. Second free throw for Marcus Christensen is short, so he goes 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. And Bonlender into the front court as Laconia wants to get one more of these super subs. And we're going to get a foul here with 32 seconds left in the bonus. They're saying we aren't, we haven't been here long enough, so. Couple of scores from elsewhere tell you about. Mayville is leading Jefferson by 42. Winner of that one goes to play Lakeside Lutheran. First free throw up and good for Nick Blank. He's got 4. Then Amro is up by a point over Clintonville, the Truckers of Clintonville, with about 7 minutes to go. Thanks to my reporter, John Supernan, for that. Couple of Flyway teams in action. There's a couple more that, Campbell Sports got a really, really tough sectional. There is Max Huntsman underneath. He gets that one to go. Springs, obviously, that, says you're going to have a state championship caliber match in a regional final, which is unfortunate. Or a sectional semifinal, which is unfortunate. But that's how it goes, and I know there's no fixing that, so. Anyways, speaking of Springs, they're going to await the Laconia Spartans coming up on Friday night. We'll talk more about that and this game as we move on with our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. That comes up when we come back. I'll be down on the floor, hopefully talking to Coach Tash and one of his Laconia Spartans that were able to take care of the Vikings. 84-56, the final score here tonight. Jordan King saying so long. Thanks for watching us, and stick around for the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. That's coming up next here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable health care coverage, market-leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District. On April 4th, Rosendale-Brandon School District residents will see 2 referendum questions on election ballots that will greatly impact the future of Rosendale-Brandon schools. The first question would authorize borrowing up to $1.5 million per year for 2 years needed to maintain current programs and services. The second question, if approved, authorize borrowing up to $35.7 million to address aging buildings and create efficient, safe, and updated learning environments for students. Proposed improvements would impact all district students by creating a unified central district campus with 2 enhanced and upgraded buildings connected by a new road for buses, parents, and staff. Voters are encouraged to become well-informed by attending a referendum information session and reviewing facts on the district's website before voting on April 4th. Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
There's a big difference between being a transactional banker and a relationship banker. We definitely focus on the relationship side of banking. As a lender, I try to spend as much time out of the office as possible with my clients, talking to them about their business, learning more about their business. The greatest thing about banking is you get to see all these different businesses. You get to see all these different operations, and you get to learn so much about how people make money, how they contribute to the economy, the things that they do for their team to make their team a happy and long-term workforce. Anybody can ask me a question about, well, what's my payment going to be? When will it be paid off? All that kind of stuff. That's easy. But when you really start getting into the brass tacks of, well, how are you treating your people? Who's your largest supplier? What are, the what? That stuff there, you get to learn so much about their businesses, and then you can help them grow by sharing maybe experiences that you have with other clients in the past, things that have worked well, structuring transactions appropriately, so that way the long-term success of both the bank and the client can be met.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Welcome back here to the pit here in Rosendale, Wisconsin. It's a 84-56 regional quarterfinal win for the 7th-seeded Laconia Spartans. They take down the 10th-seeded Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings. And joining us here is the Marian University player of the game, Jaden Grotti, the 6-foot senior. Jaden, you had 25 points tonight. You look like you came out here with a message to send. I mean, the first, 5, 6, 8 minutes, you had 16 points about halfway through that first half. Anything different, or just going out and playing your game?
Playoffs, it's a different vibe around here. Got the town supporting us. We came with a different energy, and we're going to keep it that way throughout all the way to Friday.
When you see that first one go down, does that just give you the confidence? I mean, what does that hoop look like at the end when you're just raining in threes from everywhere?
Open ocean. I couldn't miss. I didn't want to. Just kept on shooting my shot, kept on moving the ball. The guys were moving the ball really well. Pino, Cash played really well, and everyone else distributed. Keep moving the ball and just playing good basketball right now.
I was going to ask you about Cash. He was tasked with guarding Sam Lair at one end, the Vikings' leading scorer, and then on the other end, he scores 24 points for you guys tonight. For a freshman to do that in this environment, in this kind of game, what does that say for him and what he means for this team? It's
a big step for Cash. He's really shown that he can play with anyone. He's turned from a freshman to a senior real quick, and he's helped us in every way possible, both ends of the floor. He sees everything, and he plays like an upperclassman.
There you go. We'll let Jaden get out of here, and I'm in trouble here because I took him away from his friends. So, Jaden, congratulations. Well done. And we're here with Coach Tash. And, Coach, I'm going to start with the same question I just ended with Jaden with, which is, how about Cash Farrell tonight? Like I said, his ability to guard Sam Lair and kind of make him uncomfortable with his length. And then on the offensive end, he doesn't look like a freshman out there.
No, Jaden talked really good. I think he hit it right on the head. He is definitely playing like an upperclassman. And it took him a little bit for the start of this season. And I mean, it's normal. You're a freshman playing a varsity in big games here, so it took him a little bit. And that kid, it's been very awesome and to watch him blossom and really just have no fear of the moment and just play his game with confidence. Him and Ethan Pino too. Those two boys, playing really well, smart IQ basketball, especially on the offensive end, is really making it tough for defenses.
Was there anything in particular that stood out to you why you were able to have so much success early on from three? I mean, I think it was 7 threes in the first half, and a lot of those came really early in the game. Just good ball movement, or what do you attribute that to?
Sure, like what we talked about, things are just clicking right now. Guys know where they want to get to on the floor, get to their spots. Chemistry, learning, being more comfortable in the system, knowing where we're getting good shots. I thought we maybe lived and died a little bit too much on the 3 ball today, but hey, if they're going in, who am I to tell them guys to stop,
With your ability lengthwise to maybe match up with a team like Springs, maybe in ways that a lot of teams aren't with how unique that their lineup is, what'd you like from your team on the defensive side of the floor tonight, only giving up 56 points?
Sure, it's funny. Coach Heemstrom there, our my assistant, just talked about the preparation that we had this week, or Monday, yesterday, playing WLA, and he's like, it is almost like our game plan played out right in front of us, and how practice was how it turned out. So, back to that, we have smart defenders. We know, WLA is a different game. You can play them obviously a little different than Springs. So we always just try to game plan versus player tendencies, and put the best kids, defensive kids on our team on their best players and let the chips fall.
Last question for you. At halftime, you guys had 42. You finished with 84. That's a 42-42 split. Were you pleased with how your team came out in the second half? Because, you could have had that situation where maybe there's a letdown at halftime. Do you like what you saw from them in the second half?
That's exactly it. You worry about that, and you're looking at the clock like, okay, we got this lead. Now the game's slowing down. They're starting to be a little more aggressive. You see it. You're a sports fan. You have all these thoughts in your head as a coach. But the nice thing was, I thought we came out at halftime, and not just that 0-0 mentality, but knowing what we had to do to win that game as far as from an X's and O's standpoint. And to keep that balance of attacking with the gas pedal on the, down, and also taking the clock out. So that's a tough balance. That's a tough game, and these things can you always just worry about. I like the energy we started with, obviously, in the first half, and I thought we had a little bit of a letdown in the second, but then we picked it right back up after a quick timeout.
There you go. Coach, congratulations tonight. Good game plan. You guys executed well, and you're moving on to see another practice, like you mentioned, pregame. So congratulations, and best of luck on Friday night.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go. That's Coach Tash, and we talked to our player of the game, Jaden Grotti. We're going to take a timeout. The post-game show rolls on after this. Stay with us.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth-generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Welcome back here to Laconia High School. The Spartans able to take care of the Vikings here tonight, 84-56, the final score. and you've been watching here on Radio Plus. This is the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? We can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank, Fox Valley Savings Bank, and we roll on right now. The BCI Burke play of the game, well, in a game that maybe had not many highlights, the Laconia, as we mentioned, jumped out to that early lead with the deep shooting and the three-pointers and built that big lead early, and sometimes that kind of rids you of a play of the game. But Keaton Grotti gave it to us down the stretch regardless. He only finished with 12 points, but my goodness was he important for this Spartan team. And in the second half, down the stretch, Jaden Grotti was able to tip one to Keaton. Keaton went down the lane and flushed it with two hands, and we'll call that our BCI Burke play of the game. Now hiring in different departments and shifts, log on to burkecareers.com. That's burkecareers.com, B-U-R-K-E careers.com. That's the BCI Burke play of the game, courtesy Keaton Grotti. And you heard our Marion University player of the game. That was senior Jaden Grotti. Marion University has many different programs to choose from. Log on to marionuniversity.edu to get started today. Jaden Grotti, 25 points. He hit 4 threes in the first half, added 1 in the second, so 5 from deep, 5 threes, and then added some plays in the paint as well. So 25 points finished with Grotti. I'll tell you what, Cash Farrell was right behind him. He finished with 24, 12 for Keaton Grotti. And then Ethan Pino also into double figures. He had 11. For the Vikings, just to close things up and put a bow on that, 18 points for Gannon Schwartz. He led them. 15 for Noah Gensler. Sam Lair had 7 points here tonight. And Lair maybe hadn't looked the way he had all down the stretch. Not sure if he's dealing with something, but I'll tell you what, a lot of that has to come down to Cash Farrell, the freshman that we talked about there with both Jaden Grotti and Coach Tash. Cash Farrell was tremendous. 6-foot freshman. His length bothered Lair on the defensive side of the floor, and then he filled it up offensively as well. So put that into your pencil that into your calendar coming up on Friday night. It's not our next game broadcast. We'll tell you about that in a second. But on Friday, these Laconia Spartans will take on St. Mary's Springs Academy. That is for a regional semifinal game, again, coming up on Friday. I'll be along for that, so selfishly, I hope you'll join us on Friday for that. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. And our next game broadcast, that comes up on Thursday, and it's a big one. Laconia and WLA, a little bit of deja vu. These same two schools that met here tonight on this floor will meet over in Marquezan and play for a sectional semifinal on the girls' side of things. The Spartans are ranked number 6th. We're ranked number 6th in the final poll of the Division 4 rankings, and WLA was ranked number 9 in those in those rankings. So should be a good one there, and it's also the rubber match of the season series. Laconia beat WLA at their home here at the Pit. WLA beat Laconia over in Fond du Lac, and now who wins the neutral site rubber match in Marquezan? It'll be fascinating to see. Nick will be along with you on Thursday for that call. That's our AirTech next game broadcast. This has been the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Today's game, by the way, brought to you in part by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. It was a final, 84-56 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Laconia got it done, beating their Flyway rivals 84-56, behind 25 from Jaden Grotti. For the fine crew around here, thanks again to Athletic Director Moon here at Laconia for the fantastic setup and the hospitality. Jordan King saying so long and good night from Rosendale, Wisconsin. Laconia wins it, 84-56, and you've been watching on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning.
Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Condex Corporation in Lamira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assemblers, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lamira. Apply online today at condex.com.
Vote yes for the Rosendale-Brandon School District referendum. $46.5 million saved over the time of the loan. Updated facilities, including safety and accessibility, bringing all kids together, uniting communities, and showing Spartan pride. Continuing excellence in Rosendale-Brandon School District education. Find them on Facebook and Instagram, as well as visit www.rbsd.us/referendum for more information. Reminder, vote yes to questions 1 and 2 for the Rosendale-Brandon School District. Paid for by Vote Yes for RBSD.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
J&J Trucking of Brandon is a proud sponsor of Laconia in tonight's game. John and Judy Hutter, the owners of J&J Trucking of Brandon. Milk transport and farm pickup, drop decks and vans, and more. A proud community sponsor of high school sports. They've been in business almost 30 years. Give them a call today, 346-2880 for J&J Trucking of Brandon.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District. On April 4th, Rosendale-Brandon School District residents will see 2 referendum questions on election ballots that will greatly impact the future of Rosendale-Brandon schools. The first question would authorize borrowing up to $1.5 million per year for 2 years needed to maintain current programs and services. The second question, if approved, authorize borrowing up to $35.7 million to address aging buildings and create efficient, safe, and updated learning environments for students. Proposed improvements would impact all district students by creating a unified central district campus with 2 enhanced and upgraded buildings connected by a new road for buses, parents, and staff. Voters are encouraged to become well-informed by attending a referendum information session and reviewing facts on the district's website before voting on April 4th. Good luck, Laconia, in your game today from the Rosendale-Brandon School District.
Radio Plus Sports.
Free throw line, nice back cut, and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie, go Pollen! Puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. A Pond on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets.
Vanderwerf getting the ball to Spies, and she pounds one down and puts it off the arms of Delaney Rudinger and out of bounds. Walda's going to get it near the middle, and DeVries pushes it off to the right. Off to the races the other way. Throws it up to Emma. Throws it down and in. Unbelievable alley-oop to Ben Emma. Throws it down for the 2. What a feed into Ben Emma from Will Sines.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in. Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scores!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.